up. Not too shabby.
Instructor.
All right.
Cool. What is going on? This is AlTone, and welcome to another absolutely fantastic day and another video with my flight training. It was absolutely fantastic day out flying again with Gordon, buddy box training, but we did have some issues.
So I'm gonna. Whoa!
Timer stop. Timer stop.
What was that?
Okay. And then he also had some issues with getting the controllers to work properly, and we were finally able to fly, but not before I got an opportunity to fly my T720 for the first time out there at the field and got some practice in with it as well. But like I said, eventually he got everything together and we started flying. I'm not going to put the entire flight video in here for you today because it was pretty long. We spent a few hours flying, but I'm going to just highlight a couple of areas and share with you one of the things that I was doing this week that I wasn't doing before, which was landing. He actually had me do some landing, and I did some pretty hard lands. And then of course the wind shifted, so we started going in the opposite direction than what I'm used to. Let's just say I now have to get acclimated to flying the field in that opposite direction because there's trees on the one end. So anyway, here's a couple of highlights from the day.
Okay.
I always forget.
Down and hold it. All right. Right bank and hold it. Left bank and hold it. Right rudder and hold it. Left rudder and hold it. All right, we're hooked up.
Instructor.
Cool.
And there's no wind.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting day.
We may beat the wind today. If this continues, I may just unhook that aileron and we'll fly on one aileron.
Okay.
That can be done. It'll be a little slower responding.
Okay.
Since there's not a lot of wind, I think that might be all right.
So I don't mind practicing on the soccer field where I'm at, but I have so much more space for mistakes here. You know, and so yeah. Wow.
I'll just kind of rattle that gyro a little bit, make sure it's still working. All right. All right, I'm not going to fly it on the safe modes because I'm not sure how that's interacting with that servo.
Okay.
So this may be a little touchier than before, however there's no wind, so you just think small motions, you'll be okay.
Okay.
Your airplane.
Timer stop.
So just fly around and get re-used to it a little bit. Try to maintain altitude a little higher until we get some confidence that it's not going to go bonkers. If it starts being erratic, scream and I'll take it.
All right.
Now you got good altitude. Go on out. Yeah. And try to just ease it into a turn in one direction.
Okay. Straighten up away from us, and then.
Yeah. And if it descends, use your elevator or open the turn up. There you go. All the way around, go the other way. Very good. So far. All right, repeat it if you want.
Okay.
And you can ease off the throttle, let it descend a little bit, because now you're nice and high.
I feel kind of safe.
Yeah. That's fine. No faults.
Oops.
Yeah.
A little bit too much.
Gotta concentrate.
Trying to find that sweet spot for the.
Yeah. Yeah, the response isn't instant, so you gotta move it small amounts. All right, good. So more pointed average. Right. Now you're over center. Add a little throttle and cruise along.
Stop.
Try to keep it centered. A little more throttle. Wait for the go around. All right, go around full throttle. Excuse me. There you go. Not too tight a turn. That was all right. That's good altitude. You go out just a little bit. Try to judge where you are over the center line. Come left just a tad, then right. Now right. All right, hold that. Wait for the flare. Now. All right, that time.
Ooh, a little bit too.
That time you
too
were a little
early.
early on,
Yeah.
and the wings were tipping as you did it.
Oh, okay.
So you got to remember, try to keep the wings level. Flat towards us, flat towards us, flat towards us. All right, now a little left. Ooh, a little right. Flare. Start to. Whoop. All right, wait for it. Now flare. Well, a little late.
Okay.
That's okay. It's not a bad landing, but again, the goal would have been to keep it at least the fuselage level or slightly nose up. But
Okay.
that comes with practice. You got to learn it for each airplane.
Mm-hmm.
I have it.
Timer stop.
So we'll get over center, and then we'll land.
That was a little tight turn.
So level the fuselage, and then just kind of hold it nose up to stall it and land. I'm not sure I can make this turn right now. Try to stay on center now. You're close. Yeah.
Yeah, it's drifting to one
Okay.
side a
Your
little bit.
line's right. Kill power. Whoa.
Ooh. Huh.
Okay. We don't generally like to dive towards the runway.
Right.
There's no hooks or wires.
Right.
All right.
So I hope that you enjoyed watching me fly today, watching us out, getting some training in. Like I said, just clips. Wanted to keep it short today. Hopefully next week we'll be doing a little bit more of the same, a little bit more coming in for landings, and even with that shift toward the end and coming in that other direction, I'm gonna have to get a little bit better, a little bit more oriented so that I can handle coming in and landing from that opposite direction a little bit better with the trees on that end. But it was great. I really, really loved it. It was fun. So thank you so much for stopping by. I'm looking forward to getting a lot better with flying. And once I'm soloed, I'll be able to go out. Well, first of all, I'm going to build my plane. I'm still trying to figure out which plane I'm going to build and if I'm going to use my current controller. But I'm going to build a plane, and hopefully, between now and the springtime, you'll get to see me not only build that plane, but maiden flight my first plane here on the channel. So thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and look forward to seeing you again in a future video.